Hey guys, so finally going to do a makeup tutorial. So I have my ring light set up here, and then in front of me is actually my makeup mirror. So if you see me looking down, it's because I'm using it. So I'm going to start with the Dewy primer by Wet n Wild. To me, it's a dupe for one that I use from Loon and Aster. Just use like this size amount, kind of small. Just gives like a nice dewy base for you to begin your makeup. You can kind of see already, like, gives you just a shine. Don't use too much. Made that mistake in the past. You just don't use too much. If you're oily, might not want to use it, really up to you, but I swear by Wet n Wild products, you're gonna kind of see a trend like that throughout this video. So next, I'm actually gonna go in with, shocker, another Wet n Wild. This is their tinted Hydrator. It has a lot of good stuff for your skin. So it has like hyaluronic acid for your face. It is a more sheer to medium coverage. So if you're like a full coverage girl, you can build it up a little bit. I personally, the older I get, the less I like on my face, because I can't do the cakey with fine lines here and then here and little crow's feet. So this, y'all, is like $5. I found it brand new from Wet n Wild. I found it at Target a few weeks ago. So good, y'all. So I just put some on the back of my hand, and I actually mix this. This is a little light for me, so I actually mix it with the CoverGirl Clean Fresh. This is also their Skin Milk. It is medium, so I just mix them together. This is great. It is a clean product by CoverGirl. I swear by it, think it's great. Then I'm just gonna use my Beaky blender. This is the perfect dupe for a beauty blender. They're on my page. I found them on Amazon. You can get like 5 for, I think it's $6 or $8, but they are the closest thing I've found to like an actual dupe to the beauty blender, and believe me, I've tried them all. So as you can see, I just use this, do like a light pouncing. I hate to say that, like pouncing, but all over my face. And if it seems sheer to you, give it a try, like on the first, day that you use it. I find that once you put your powder on and everything like that, that it really does look like heavier than you think. Because I used to be somebody that was full coverage, full coverage, full coverage. Now I'm not matte. I used to be matte. Now, as I get older, I'm more dewy, and I like a little bit more sheer coverage. And I'm 37 for the record, so just FYI. Okay, next, after I've done that, I use the RMS Beauty, and please forgive me for my nails. Oh my God, it's a whole story. Went and got my nails done at a spa this past weekend. 2 days later, the gel manicure started coming off. Also, excuse my dogs in the background. This is real, y'all, like dogs, everything. So this is the RMS Beauty Uncover Up. I like this. It's very similar to the MAC, not MAC, wrong, Nars. They have a concealer that's like in a pot like this. So I take it, y'all probably are gonna think I'm crazy for how much concealer and crap I use, but this is just my routine. Again, before anybody's like, or whatever. This is my routine, and it works for me. So this is the RMS, again, Uncover Up. I just use it. I found it's a little yellow, so it helps really cancel out any like purple, darks, under eye. And I use the shade 00. So I like a light, bright under eye. Next, I'm gonna go in with the Loon and Aster. This is their Hydra Bright Concealer in Fair. So I'm just gonna put that here. I don't go crazy with this. In the past, I used to like really hammer down on the concealer and stuff, but I put it there, and then I just put a little up here when I brighten up my forehead, just a small amount. As you can see, I'm not very technical with it, just throw it on. And then again, use my little sponge, lightly tap that in, and then along my nose. I do this on my nose for a few reasons. A lot of people are always like, I can never get makeup to stay on my nose or things like that. And you'll see I'll like kind of take it up just to cover my eyelid with it. And a lot of times if you'll take some concealer and set your foundation on your nose with that concealer, it makes a difference and it will stay throughout the day. So you can see that really kind of like brighten me up even more. Now, I have another step. I'll also use the Luna Aster. This is the Real Glow Under Eye Brightener. This is a pink shade and I love it. I just do like 3 dots like this. If you've ever used, what is it? The Benefit, oh my gosh, I can't remember. It's a Benefit product. It's light pink like this. And it's kind of a brightener. You can use it as like a highlighter. This is very similar. Again, Luna Aster is a clean beauty brand. So that's why I like it. Not everything I use is clean beauty. However, I try to use as many clean beauty products as I can. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and set that. I like to go ahead and set my under eye like immediately after doing it. That way I try to prevent as much creasing as possible. This is the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder for Under Eyes in the shade 1. Sorry, I had a text come through. I love this because I just take it like a pointy sponge like this and just kind of like pack it in. Okay, yes, I kind of leave a little bit there, but I try to get up under my eye, really in the corner. So I tend to have my most creasing like in the corner of my eye. So you'll see I'll kind of like pack it on. This is a very fine powder. I got it back in like September, I believe. And this little container is still lasting me. Like there's still a ton of powder. So, you know, some of the products I use are cheaper, some are more expensive, but they do last. I mean, they really do. That's what I find anyway. So I use that under eye. Then I'm gonna go in, I have all my makeup over here if you're like, what is she digging into? This is a Fenty Beauty. Yes, it's kind of been worn out, but this just shows you how long like I have product. I've had this for over a year. Is there lavender, her lavender like loose powder? And I love it. I mean, it kind of does, it has a little bit of a smell. However, I take this again, the pointy, and I pack this into my laugh lines around my nose here. Now you'll notice I have not powdered here, not powdered here yet, okay? There's a reason. So again, I'm gonna go my other laugh line, and then I take what's left over, do my chin here, gonna do my forehead, and I kind of knock off some of the excess. That's what I was doing there. And then I'm gonna go down my nose, middle. And listen, if you get too much, it's okay because you can just dust it off later. Like, that's what I find, okay? Boom, down the nose, on the sides, here, laugh lines, chin, upper lip. That's all. Now, so you can see why this lasts me forever because I never, you know, I don't use that much. Next is Wet n Wild, the dual-ended contour stick. To me, this is a dupe for the KKW stick. Hers are extremely expensive. I have the shade light medium, so I'm just gonna use the contour side. I do this up here and then up. So I kind of go high on my cheekbone here. You want to lift, especially me, I'm getting older. So you want to lift. So then I just again take that and lightly dab. This blends out, y'all, so easy. I do the cream before I put on my like actual setting face powder. This is actually a technique that Scott Barnes uses. He's J-Lo's makeup artist. I highly suggest following him. His makeup is like a dream. He did a tutorial with Tati Westbrook. She's no longer on YouTube, but her channel is still up. Again, just taking this and I try to go up with it. Like, you don't want to drag it down, stay up. His tutorial with Tati Westbrook. If you have the time, do it. I actually sat one day and like copied it. Okay, so you can see, boom, blend that out there, there, here, here. Everyone's face shape is different. So highly suggest that if you want to contour, go and online and look up a contour, not map, that's not the correct word, but for each face shape, find your face shape and find the way you should contour for your face. Then I'm going to set all over with this is the Hourglass, their dim light. Yeah, and I have fingerprints all over. I mean, happens when you use your makeup all the time. This is the dim light. No, it is not the dim light. It's the Ambient Powder. There's 3 different colors in here. So you have like dim light, incandescent light, and radiant light. So you'll see here, sorry, I'm just checking on my dogs there. There's 3 different shades. I mix them all together. This is kind of a new thing for me. So this is an old product. People swear by it. Okay, again, I'm gonna just like lightly shake my brush and then just go in. Kind of go over everything. When you're powdering, don't rub. So I do put some back on my nose because I've already tried it. Don't push and do this when you're powdering. Pat, okay? It helps it like soak into the skin, and it helps it not move that product that you already have placed there. And this probably is gonna be kind of a long video, so sorry guys. Now I'm just gonna bring it down my neck. But you can see, it gives just this like beautiful, beautiful glow. I go back and forth between it and the Laura Mercier Translucent Glow Powder. I love both of those, but this has just been a recent favorite of mine, and it does not make you look cakey. I have also had that since, had it since December, and love it. So it's fantastic. Sorry, my dogs are just, they won't get situated. Yes, we let our dogs lay on the counters. Not on the counter, on the couches. Next, I'm gonna go in with some contour. So I just use a Jaclyn Hill brush. Highly suggest her brushes that she did a Morphe collaboration. They are expensive, however, they're fantastic and you'll have them forever. This is just the Shade and Light. It's a tried and true Kat Von D product. I guess it's not Kat Von D anymore. It's Kat Von D Vegan Beauty. This is in the shades Lucid and Sombre. So you'll just see inside, you have like a little highlighter here, contour here. I really don't use the highlighter that much. Just, you know, I don't know why. So I just take it in, tap the excess off, and lightly go just right here, okay? Just to carve it out. You can already see the difference. Carve out that cheek. Don't go crazy with this, light-handed, because if so, you can get muddy real quick. I'm just trying to like blend it in. Then you have your nose. I put some, and again, contouring noses, totally different for everyone. Really depends on what you're going for. Do you want to make your nose, do you have a skinny nose and want to make it wider? Do you have a wider nose and want to make it skinny? It just really depends on what you want. This is personally what I do. I kind of go in with this, get the tip, and then ta-da, ta-da. Contour done. Now, my nose, since it's like a little harsh right now, I will take the highlight, tap it off, and kind of do that with it, kind of lightly brush it. This is the Jaclyn Hill JH32. Again, I have our entire set, I swear by it. I even bought it for my stepmom for Christmas. It's so good, like you just can't go wrong. Bronzer, I'm going to use the Park Avenue Princess, tried and true, like you cannot go wrong with this. Has a little bit of shimmer in it. They do have one that doesn't have shimmer, so if you don't want shimmer, just, you know, more of a matte look, they do have one, but it is great. I'm gonna use the Jaclyn Hill JH02 brush. Again, put it in, tap it off. Yes, my brushes need washing. I'll get to that later. And then I pat it in like this, and then kind of go back and twirl it in. Again, something I learned from Toddy Westbrook. I miss her so much on YouTube. She was just a makeup queen. Tap it on, brush it in. And again, stay high with it. I mean, you know, you want to lift as much as possible. And bronze that up. Then I'll just go under my neck, and I kind of will bring it down a little bit. Never want to have that harsh line or anything. So there we go with that. Then I'm gonna go in with some blush. I'm gonna use another tried and true, the old Nars. This is Nars Blush in Torrid. Orgasm is their like most popular color. Everyone just loves that. This is very similar to Orgasm, but with less shimmer. And again, I'm gonna take it up here high. Tap this off. And then I kind of pull it down here, just on the apples a little bit. I kind of take what's left over It looks really like orangey in the camera, but y'all, it's like it's a pink color, like, Today I'll probably not do eyeshadow. I'm gonna be, you know, working today, and then I went and grabbed my eyeshadow brushes. However, I will show you what I do for just to set my eyelid. I'll do another one day where I'm doing like a full on eye. This, again, Wet n Wild. This, y'all, their eyeshadows, don't sleep on them, so good. This entire palette is like $5.99. This one is their Color Icon 10 pan shadow palette. It doesn't have a color for the, that's weird. They're just numbered. So I use number 5, which is this like cream. It's not cream, it's powder, but it's like a cream color. I just use it to set my eyelid. Set your eyelids always. It's just going to either set it with translucent powder or set it with something like this. You can do either or, but I prefer a shadow. And again, I'll do another tutorial. I'm just trying to not have you guys on here watching this for 3 million years, so that's why not today. Eyeliner. I like to always, even if I'm not wearing eyeshadow, I like to tight line. So when you tight line, that's gonna be like your inner rim. Well, you can also tight line on the top as well. I can do a whole thing on tight lining. It's something that takes practice for you to really get, but once you do, it really just blends your lashes with your mascara and just makes such a difference. So today I'm using the Luna Aster, the Dawn to Dusk gel eyeliner in black. Love this. Again, I'm trying to use as many. Now, again, I just use Wet n Wild on my lid, but anything that's touching my eyeball, I'm trying to use like a clean beauty product or something like that. I think the older I get, the more I realize how important that is. So I'm just gonna take this and line like my inner rim there. Now it's probably gonna look crazy when I'm doing this in the mirror, so you know how it always looks when you're doing like mascara or something like that. And see, yep, I just touched my eye twice. So if that happens, I'll just use my finger, or you can use a spoolie. Spoolies are the best. So just take like a spoolie and rub it out. And then you can just take that powder you just used and go right back over it. It's like, what is it he says, Bob Ross? It was Happy Little Mistakes or something like that, who knows? So yeah, I just add it to that. So you can kind of see the difference already. Sorry, this is like my first time doing eyeliner on like camera. So I keep wanting to look at the camera, and then I just need to do it like I normally do it and stop. So you can see that time I did it just normally. I don't go all the way in, that's a preference. I like to just have it, you know, kind of a half moon thing. So I'm gonna go back with that powder, that eyeshadow, and just like touch that up since I rubbed that out with that spoolie to cover that up. So see, look, ta-da, all fixed. Can't even tell it happened, boom. So then next I'm going to do, I'm gonna do my brows. Y'all, my brows are so bad. Before that, I am gonna take this. You'll see it's like a pointy brush. And again, my brushes are dirty, don't judge. This is the JH07. It's the Jaclyn Hill brush again. I take it and just run it along this lightly. Like, don't go in crazy, lightly. I just find that it helps like kind of melt in and blend that powder, that bronzer and blush. So next we're gonna do brows, and like I started saying, my brows are a sore subject. I actually went through breast cancer a few years ago. Before breast cancer, let me back up. Before breast cancer, I went through, well, we all went through the 90s if you're my age, where it was cool to absolutely pluck your brows to death. So I did do that. I'm gonna have to scoot this in, y'all, because I'm gonna have to like get right down in here. And they just really never grew back. So I went through breast cancer, all my hair fell out, brows, lashes, everything. So I'm thinking they're gonna come back like, ooh, all beautiful and fluffy. No, they did not. So I'm using like castor oil on them at night. We'll see if it works. I'm trying not to spend like the money on microblading, even though I want it so bad, but whatever. I have something on my lip right here. See, spoolie just takes it away. Boom. Okay, I first do an outline. So my brows are gonna look nuts, so just bear with me. I do an outline. This is the e.l.f. Cosmetics, the Ultra Precision Brow Pencil in Taupe. It's more like a light brown, if you ask me. It's like more heavy. So I brush them out, and then I'm just gonna do like an outline, and we'll go back and fill it in. Don't you worry. My brows just, they take forever. I wish I could like snap a finger and, you know, they're just done. Yeah, it's microblading, but I just don't do it. Then I'm gonna do the top. Again, they're gonna look nuts, y'all, but you can fix it. And I will say while I'm doing this, if you're someone that kind of like me that doesn't have much brow hair, or you're trying to figure out the shape of your brows or whatever, Anastasia Beverly Hills has a brow kit. They used to. I'm thinking they still have it. And it actually comes with stencils. So, you know, if you're someone that is unfortunately maybe going through what I went through with cancer, or you're just, again, you have sparse hairs and you're trying to figure out how to get that shape that you want or your size, that is a good thing to buy. It comes with like some little stencils. You can just kind of like hold them up to your eye and do it. Now remember, with brows, they are supposed to be sisters and not twins, so they don't have to be the exact same. A lot of people, you know, freak out if their brows just literally don't look the exact same. They don't have to. So I kind of just get the outline. So you can see right now we have no product in there. We're gonna fix that. So done with the pencil. And then we're gonna move on to the powder. So I use the Anastasia, y'all, she's the brow queen. I've tried 200 million brow powders in my life. Keep going back to this. You cannot go wrong. And I actually use the Anastasia brush. It has a spoolie on one end and then a nice little like flat brush to really get in there on the other. I use her brow powder duo in the shade Blonde. My hair needs to be done, so I have like bad roots right now, but usually I like my hair like a platinum blonde. So I don't like my brows to be too dark because I don't want to make them too, you know, harsh. So I just take that, and you can see I'm like going up, and you can see they're starting to fill in. We're coming to life. I used to spend like so much time on my brows, like obsess over them. I mean, I use a lot of product now, but I think I'm getting, you know, a little, I'm no brow pro. So I take the darker color and do like the, this part over, if that makes sense. Now I'm gonna take the lighter side because it's a duo, so there's like a light and a dark, and I'm gonna fill in the front. I don't like for the front to be like, whoa, crazy harsh. So now you can see we have brows. So I'm gonna do the same with the other one, darker, kind of go in. And my brows look different every day. I know that sounds nuts to say. Sometimes I get the shape off. Sometimes I get, you know, more of a curved, or yeah, a curved look to them than like a more like angled look, you know. So it just depends on, you know, how you're feeling that day. Again, just take it up. And I try to kind of rub it through that harsh line that the pencil made to kind of take that out. I don't know if y'all know, but like the bushy brows are like so in right now. You see the girls doing the brow glue and like, oh, I just love it, but I don't have any brow hair to do it. So this will have to do. Okay. So 2 brows, hey, hey. We're not done though. So that's done with that. Then I take the e.l.f. This is the Wow Brow. So if you've ever used Benefit, it's like their fiber like brow product. Gosh, I can't remember the name of it. This is perfect dude. I wanna say it's $4. I use it in the shade Taupe Blonde. And it has little fibers. I know you guys probably can't see, but it has like little fibers on it. I take that just in the front, okay? So I find that it just gives me, it literally makes it look like I have more hair since I'm wanting that bushy brow look. Boom. Then I'm gonna take it, I kind of twirl the brush to get the side I didn't use the product and do the same on this one. Guys, I promise we'll be done in just a second. Promise. Then I'm gonna take the NYX or NYX, however you wanna say it. This is the Control Freak Eyebrow Gel. Now, am I in love with this? No, not really. I bought it a few weeks ago at Target. You can use clear mascara. If you don't wanna go buy a $20, you know, brow gel or something like that, Maybelline, you know their old school pink and green tube of mascara? They have it in clear, and you can just do that. It's like $4 a tube or something like that. This one, the brush is just too big. You can like see already I'm like struggling to like get that in there. To me, the brush is just too big for it. So I'll probably be changing this soon, but it's what I have now and what I'm using. Then I'm gonna go in, and you can see I don't go back and touch that front part. I just stay, and I do kind of fan these out here because again, I don't have any brows, so I try to like fake looking like I have brow hair. It ain't easy, but so you can see they're filled in. Are they perfect? No, but that's life. Next, I'm gonna do my highlighter. I do it right before I do my mascara for a few reasons. I don't want to do it after I do my mascara because I don't want to get that highlighter like in my lashes. So I just do it almost last step. So I'm gonna do this and then some mascara, and that's gonna be it for today. Again, I'll do another one with this shadow later. This is the RMS Beauty. I love their stuff. It's the Luminizing Powder in Grand Dame. It's not necessarily, I don't think this is supposed to be a highlight, but guys, it gives the most beautiful natural highlight. I put a little there. I try not to put too much because I got that nice little line on my forehead. I'm trying to fight that without Botox, y'all. I'm trying to do anything I can naturally. Terrified of Botox. I'm afraid, I know people swear by it, and hey, do you. I'm all about it. If you want to get plastic surgery, if you want fillers, you want Botox, do it. I'm personally scared. I don't know why. I'm afraid I'll have it done and like my face will droop or I'll have some kind of reaction. So I'm trying to fight the good fight naturally. I'll share other things I've bought. I know you always see I'm buying stuff on Amazon for my face. So I'll share all that stuff another time. Mascara. This, again, I don't know if I'm pronouncing this correct. I purchased this from Blue Mercury. Blue Mercury has become like my favorite place. It's expensive, yes. This is Chantecaille. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. Also known as very expensive makeup, okay? Don't judge me for this, but I love this. This mascara has been a game changer. Oh goodness, it doesn't even say on the bottom what it is. It's like their faux seal, oh my gosh. I can't remember, but while I'm saying don't judge me, this tube of mascara is $75. Now, I've had it since December. I treated myself. My husband actually bought me a gift card to Blue Mercury for Christmas, and so I was like, let's just do it, and I haven't regretted it, y'all. This mascara it has a lot of like properties in it to help make your lashes grow for one. So if you're already using a serum on your lashes, you really don't have to with this one. So I guess in theory, if you can cut out the serum, it's not that expensive, right? But there's just something about it. It just goes on beautifully. It gives me like a very fluffy, I don't like a spider, that's what I call it, spider lashes. No, I don't like that. It just gives a fluffy, almost like you've got on a mink lash look, right? Swear by it. If you want to splurge, I say it, splurge. There are other mascaras you can also get that are less expensive and great. Some of my personal favorites are Urban Decay Perversion or Subversion. I don't remember which one. One's the primer and one's the mascara, but they're fantastic. It's like $25 a tube. Tarte Maneater, great. But sometimes I just found that, I hate to say this, and not drugstore mascaras when I'm gonna do it. Drugstore mascaras to me are very chemically smelling, and they tend to make my lashes fall out. Like when I go to remove it, they literally will make my lashes fall out. So as much as I love my drugstore stuff, I just don't like drugstore mascaras. So, and I've tried them all, believe me. I've tried the the L'Oreal in the pink tube. I used to be real big on like the Maybelline CoverGirl. And yes, I do put it on my bottom lashes. But you can just see, y'all, like it, oh, it's the best mascara. I did get a little over here. We'll fix that with a spoolie as well. Spoolie. If I can find it. Sorry. Well, spoolie. So I'm just gonna, I got it right there. You'll just let it dry. If you do that with a spoolie, just go back in, boom. So lip, last thing, and then I swear we'll be done. If y'all watched all this, then good for you. This is the Clinique Color Pop lip gloss in Tender Heart. It's just a really pretty gloss. I just like it. It's a very natural, oops, sorry, I had something pop up. I hope it's not like cutting me out when I do that. I'm new to all this, y'all. As you can see, this one's pretty empty. I've used it a lot, so I'm having to like pump in there. Oh, while we're speaking of that, like dipping stuff in there, with your mascara, and you probably know this already, don't pump your mascara. It gets like air in the tube, dries out your mascara. So don't do it. Sorry, I'm trying to talk while I'm doing this. But again, it's just like a nice, pretty, again, I wasn't going for some crazy makeup thing today. It's just a pretty, I'm gonna share my makeup mirror with you guys too. It's an Amazon find and it's amazing. But so this is just my makeup. If I don't want to wear eyeshadow, again, I like the bright under eye. Look at that. Whoa. That highlighter, y'all, it's so good. And it's just so creamy. It is a clean beauty product, but it just makes your skin have that like really, really dewy glow. So guys, sorry this was so long. Again, this is my first time doing this. So I hope you liked it. If you have questions or anything, comment, and I'll do more soon. Bye guys.